So hello my boys and girls, what is up? I am Surya, your mentor from Budding Mariners English, and welcome back to yet another beautiful and relevant video, and I would say the most commonly and repeatedly asked video on what is DNS, what is BSc, and what is B.Tech, and what to choose. This is one of the common question which I receive from students. So in this video we'll be talking about what is DNS and what you will be getting in DNS, what you will not be getting, what you will be missing out in DNS as well, what you will be getting in BSc, what you will be getting in B.Tech. So we'll be having a comparison kind of thing in this video. So yes, let's move ahead, I guess. So before that, if you're someone who is wishing to or who has a dream to become a merchant navy officer and you are in guidance, yes, you, I am talking about you, fill out the Google forms which is in the description, and yes, me personally will be contacting you and will be guiding you one-on-one. Yes, so now let's get ahead. So basically we'll start from literally the basic. Okay, so there's a ship, and the ship do have three departments basically: the deck side, the engine side, the catering side, also called the galley department. So in the deck side, the basic work is your navigation, overall maintenance of the ship, your cargo maintenance, or I would say cargo watch keeping, I would say and all the little bit of the maintenance of the all around ship, the paperwork, inspections, audits, all of these things you will be a part of if you are in the deck department. And if you are in the engine department, you will be taking care of the heart of the ship, which is the engine room. So you might have to work with engines, you might have to work with oils, you might have to work with grease, and you will be fully greased up. So if you are ready for that, yes, engine side is for you. If you are in intense mad love with machineries, yes, engine side is for you. And catering side, as I said, it is also called the galley side. So you'll be working as a chief cook, stewardess, assistant cook, all these ranks are there. But we'll not be talking much about galley department in this video. So we'll be talking more about deck side and engine side. Okay, so basically for deck and engine side, after your 12th class we have three options. I've got three options for you. So the first one is B.Tech ME, which is for engine side, obviously B.Tech in marine engineering. And we have BSc Nautical Science for your deck side, and we have DNS, Diploma in Nautical Science, leading to BSc Nautical Science, that too for the deck side. So these two are for the deck department and this one is for the engine department. So these three are the courses which you can do after your 12th standard, that too in physics, chemistry, maths. Moving on, first we'll talk about B.Tech in marine engineering. So B.Tech in marine engineering is basically a normal engineering degree of 4 years, but you will be learning more about how ships work, how marine machineries work. So all these things you will be deeply knowing with, and it is a 4-year course. And yes, your training period will be around 6 to 12 months depending upon your company, in which company you are placed in. So the process is easy. You apply to an institute, they will be conducting your written test and interview maybe, then they will shortlist you. Once you clear the medicals as well, yes, voila, you are admitted in that specific institute. If you're just let me know which is your favorite institute, by the way, for doing B.Tech in marine engineering. If it is IMU Kolkata, if it is Tolani Maritime Institute, if it is SIMS, so just let me know in the comments, by the way. Yes, and now let's talk about the sponsorship opportunities. Okay, so sponsorship opportunities, I hope you all are aware of what sponsorships are. Okay, so first things first, sponsorship is basically a job guarantee you get from a international shipping company before you even join the course. Okay, so that is sponsorship in just simple terms or in just one line. So talking about the sponsorship opportunities in B.Tech marine engineering, yes, you do have sponsorship opportunities in B.Tech ME, but it's limited. You have like I would say around 5 companies which sponsor you for your B.Tech in marine engineering. So if you want to know more about that, you can just comment me comment in the video down, so I will let you know, or I will make a new video about that. Okay. Yes, so that was about B.Tech. So once you complete your B.Tech in marine engineering, you will be going on board for your training 6 to 12 months as a engine cadet. So that's it about B.Tech, and we'll just move. Yes, why B.Tech? I would say, as I said, if you are madly, intensely, deeply, hardly in love with machineries, if you I would say, mesmerized by the machineries or big engines or whatever you have to do that nut and bolt thing, so B.Tech is for you basically. So if you want to become an engineer, or if you see yourself as an engineer down the road, yes, B.Tech is for you. You are welcome. So that's whom B.Tech is for. Now let's talk about BSc Nautical Science. Yeah. So now let's talk about BSc Nautical Science. So BSc in Nautical Science is a degree course. It's a normal graduation course. So you spend 3 years in your college, and after that you have to do a 12 months of training period. 12 months, yeah, most probably 12 months it will be. So after your 3 years, 1 year training as a tech cadet in whatever company you are placed in. So for BSc Nautical Science, I would first talk about the sponsorship opportunity. There are very less sponsorship opportunities for BSc Nautical Science, to be precise. You have Maersk, so that is one of the top companies which give sponsorship for your BSc in Nautical Science. So the process, I would say, is quite easy. It's quite similar as B.Tech. You apply to an institute, you appear for the written exam, you appear for their interview if any, and you clear the medical test as per the DGCP, and yes, you are getting admission in that specific college. Or if you want to go through the sponsorship way, you apply to the sponsorship, you apply in the sponsorship. For Maersk, it is Maersk is coming in IMUCET for BSc Nautical Science. So you apply in Center of Excellence, Maersk Center of Excellence, and you attend Maersk interview, written test, and maybe IMUCET will be also conducting a exam or interview. And once you clear all these, once you clear your medical test, boom, you are sponsored by Maersk, and yes, you will be doing your next 3 years in IMUCET as for your BSc Nautical Science. Why BSc Nautical Science? If you need a relaxed nautical science study, or you just need to get a degree in hand at first, yes, BSc is for you. Or most of you, or a majority of you, has BSc Nautical Science as a backup. For obvious reasons, BSc Nautical Science is having high fee. So the fee will be around, in TMI I would say it is the highest fees. TMI you might have to pay 21 to 22 lakhs for 3 years of your course. Okay. While choosing the college for BSc Nautical Science, go for sponsorship. That should be the first priority, or else you can go for 100% placement colleges. So if you want to know more about that, just comment down and say it, then I might make a new video for that as well.
If you are someone who is looking for English classes for IMUCET and sponsorship preparation and want to join Merchant Navy, there is a link in the description. Fill out that Google form.
Yes, now the king, the legend, DNS, which is also called Diploma in Nautical Science, leading to BSc Nautical Science. So at the first inset, you might, okay, this is a diploma course. No, I don't want to be a diploma holder. I want to be a graduate. I want to be a degree holder. I want to be a graduate. But yes, you can become a graduate in DNS as well. So basically, as I said, the complete name is Diploma in Nautical Science, leading to BSc in Nautical Science. So once you complete your DNS, which is a 1-year course, okay, you will be getting a diploma certificate. That's the first thing. Then you go complete your 18 months of sea training, which is the mandatory sea training. You will be completing your training period as a deck cadet, same as BSc Nautical Science, but you have to complete 18 months here. You have to only complete 12 months in the BSc Nautical Science. So you complete your 1 year in college, you complete your 18 months after that in the whichever company you are sponsored in. Then you can go attend your distance learning program exams for to get a nautical science degree certificate. So it will be more or less the same as the BSc certificate. You can do your masters or you can go do your further studies with the certificate as well. Okay, so that is it. I hope that is clear about what BSc and DNS is, or the certificate difference between BSc and DNS is. The advantages, I would say, sponsorship is mandatory. So you all know what is sponsorship. So sponsorship is mandatory. Whoever does DNS in India are all sponsored by a company. Without having a sponsorship, you can't do DNS in India. If you can do it, it is not at all advisable, and you don't have any job guarantee. You might get a ship after your DNS. So that's a big no-no. So only if you have a sponsorship from a good company, you can go for DNS. Otherwise, BSc Nautical Science is there for you. And the process, as I said, you apply to the sponsoring companies, you complete their selection process, you complete the medical certificate, you submit the medical certificate, your medical test will be there. So once you complete all these, okay, so the one and main thing which I forgot to mention is that IMUCET is mandatory for whatever course, whichever I have mentioned here, for DNS, for BSc, for B.Tech. Qualifying or getting a rank in IMUCET is mandatory. Even if you have a sponsorship but you don't have a IMUCET rank, you can't do DNS or BSc or B.Tech. So getting a rank in IMUCET is mandatory. Okay, so for DNS, getting a rank in IMUCET and getting a sponsorship is mandatory, but for BSc Nautical Science and B.Tech Marine Engineering, having a good rank or having a qualifying rank in IMUCET is mandatory, but sponsorships are not mandatory. It's just mandatory in DNS. So that's the process. Now, why DNS? We saw why BSc Nautical Science, we saw why B.Tech. Now we'll see why DNS. These are the short 4 points for which I would suggest, or why would I prefer DNS for my students, or whoever ask me, or whoever ask me for opinion. So number one, cheapest. For B.Tech you might have to spend, I would say, in the topmost end to 25-26 lakhs you might have to spend. For BSc Nautical Science, at the topmost end, in top tier college, you might have to spend 21 to 22 lakhs. But in DNS, in the top tier college, in the most expensive college, you just have to spend 9 lakh rupees, and the average fee structure of DNS is from 5 to 7 lakhs. So that's the cheapest, safest, as you will be getting a job guarantee or you will be getting a job assurance even before you start your course, which is the sponsorship. So you will be having that if you are doing DNS. So I would say that is one of the safest option. You can go for DNS. Then comes the fastest career progression. So you have completed your DNS 1 year, you have to complete your 18 months of C training, 1.5 years, and including your waiting period here and there. So total 2.5 plus will add 1 year to your waiting period and all. So 3.5 years. So in 3.5 years you can appear for your second mains exam. You can become a third officer. So that is the fastest career progression. Start earning fast. If you are not a dropper, once you complete your 12th exam, you appear for IMUCET, you appear for sponsorship exams. In the same year you join for the maritime college for your DNS. After 1 year, in the June or in the I would say in September, in June you will be getting passed out, and in September, October you will be getting on board, and you will start earning a good amount of dollars as stipend for your deck cadetship. So why DNS is best? Cheapest, safest, fastest, and you can have a financial stability at a younger age. So that was it for today, and if you have any more doubts, or if you want a one-on-one guidance on your preparation, or if you have any doubts, just fill out the Google forms which which I have given in the description. Or yes, this is my personal number. You can just call in it, you can just text in it, whatever you're comfortable with. I will be texting you back within 2 hours, I would say. So if you want to talk with me, if you want to ask any more questions, any more doubts, I'm all yours. You can call in me in this number, or you can just fill out the Google forms in the description below. So our team will be getting back with you for a one-on-one guidance. Yes, so that was it for today, and yes, we'll be winding up the video for today. So I hope everything is clear. So if you have any more doubts, as I said, that's my number. So yes, that was it. So I would say goodbye and take care, and bye bye, and yes, subscribe and give me a thumbs up. So bye bye.